this next one was a whitewash. Which horror 90s show was scarier or better? Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? Now, Goosebumps, I knew was going to win by default. It's more popular. Now, Are You Afraid of the Dark has some scary shit in it. As a kid, it was some scary shit in it.
I think I'll offer an explanation as to why Goosebumps won. Me personally, Are You Afraid of the Dark? But that's another story. Goosebumps probably won because they had the books to go along with it. So it was already popular before it was made into a show. So that's probably why it got the votes.
Yeah.
But
because I think Are You Afraid of the Dark might have been an actual better show than Goosebumps. But like you said, Goosebumps already had the brand. They already had the books. They already had a fan base. And I'm not going to lie, even I tell my wife sometimes to me, Goosebumps is more scary than a lot of the movies that come out today. I'm just like, some Goosebumps episode, even though I'm a grown man, I still won't watch. I don't fuck with that little doll, bro. I still don't mess with dude, bro.
You are absolutely right. You are absolutely, because I remember staying at my grandparents one time, and I had one of the Goosebumps tapes, and it was like one where they like they do like some medieval times tour in England, and then they end up going back in time. And for some weird reason, I was scared about that as a kid. But the thing is this, there were no monsters in it. There were no demons, no spirits. Mm-hmm. It was just, they've been medieval times. So, I mean, for some weird reason as a kid, I was just scared. But Goosebumps did do pretty good with some of the production and making sort of like the paranormal and the abnormal seem like scary.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. Like we were saying, Goosebumps is just more, even today, is more popular because it's still going on. Are You Afraid of the Dark? I thought they were trying to bring it back or they brought it back a few years ago, but it's just not as popular, man. It's just,
So I'll do you one better. This is why Goosebumps survived so long. It had the books, had the TV show, it had an animated series, and it had 2 movies to go with it.
Yeah, and the movies were good. And they got video games too.
The movies actually were pretty good.
Yeah, I like the movies a lot, actually. I watch them when they're on TV, when they come on. I would sit there and watch them. I like the movies a lot, both of them. Shout out to, what is his name, Jack Black. But
shout out to R.L. Stein because he made that Fear Street joint. Hey, that stuff's pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Fear Street. Okay,
we got to throw that in the poll. And I love Sadie Sink. Shout out to Fear Street.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out to that's a good one. Actually, I want to rewatch them because this is funny, right? I was late to Stranger Things. I always heard people talking about it, whatnot, but I was like, man, I'm not. I just don't got time to watch it, right? And I thought it was like some stereotypical kid show, not kids show necessarily, but you know what I mean. And I watched Fear Street, and Sadie Sink, the actress, did so well in that movie. And I also saw she killed it in Fear Street. And I was like, man, I really like this character. And it's basically her character from Stranger Things. It's almost like the same person. So that's what she really is the reason I went back and I watched Stranger Things. I didn't realize she wasn't in season 1. But then watching season 1, I fell in love with the show. And then she saw in season 2, I was like, yeah. So shout out to Sadie Sink and shout out to Fear Street.
Yeah, I actually watched Fear Street last weekend, and 1, 2, 3. I mean, I just basically watched it all 3 in a row. I mean, basically just had like a little mini marathon. But man, Fear Street is really good, and the way that they kind of like link the whole story together, it just makes it so much. I don't know. You just get involved like so fast.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
To me, the last one was the last movie. Yeah. I just feel like it's weird how they go back in time, but I mean, I guess that's how they get the story. That's how they go back and show you what happened. So,
yeah, I like the second one the most. The first one was good.
Hell yeah,
but I like the second one the most. The second one was just
yeah.
Just that classic was because the second one took place in the 80s, right, or 70s? Was it the 70s or 80s?
The 70s, 78. Yeah.
It gave me that Camp
So
Crystal
it's-
Lake vibe.
yeah, yeah.